Less than 20 years ago, e-commerce was just an idea that had been laughed at by society and retail giants such as Walmart, Radio Shack, Macy's, etc. It wasn't until small e-commerce companies such as eBay and Amazon started to pick things up. As years went by, more and more shares of the retail market became synonymous with online shopping. Now, it is to no surprise that Amazon is the leading e-commerce in the world. However, it is facing its nemesis named Alibaba. Alibaba is similar to Amazon, in which it sells many retail items as well as buying in bulk. Some say that Alibaba is Amazon of China, but either way, both of these companies are taking over the retail world by storm. Now, what if I told you that the founder of Alibaba was once rejected from a job at KFC? What if I told you that Harvard rejected his application more than 10 times? Alibaba's founder, Jack Ma, is more than just rag to riches story. Born on October 15, 1964 in Hangzhou, China, Jack Ma was raised by his two loving parents, whose income came from playing ping-tan, which is a traditional Chinese storytelling and singing. Jack Ma was often bullied when he was younger, yet he was never afraid and was always looking to improve himself. Growing up, Jack improved his English skills by communicating with foreign tourists on his way to and from nearby hotels. Despite his dedication to improve, he was just another student that failed China's college entrance exam twice. Around this time, Jack applied to work at KFC. Out of 24 people who applied, he was the only one rejected. In 1995, Jack's life was forever changed. During his trip to America, he was shown the internet. Fascinated by this technology, Jack searched for beer and realized that there was no Chinese data equivalent at the time. So, after the event, Ma borrowed $2,000 to start up his company, China Pages. Unfortunately, his company was beaten out by another named China Telecom. Jack's life has been plagued with failure, yet he was not haunted by this experience. In 1999, Jack gathered up 18 people in his apartment and began his seminar on his vision, which today became known as Alibaba. Alibaba allowed factories to post products for which customers are able to browse and purchase. China's first e-commerce had been born. By October 1999, Alibaba was able to raise $25 million from investor group Goldman Sachs and Japanese telecom company SoftBank. This was a huge score for Alibaba at the time because it was a safety net for the company. In 2003, Alibaba started Taobao, which is the equivalent of eBay and also its fiercest competitor. In the span of just 2 years, Taobao was able to acquire from 8% market share to nearly 60%. As a result, eBay was forced to close down eBay China. After this event, it was another huge accomplishment for Jack Ma and his company. In 2004, Alibaba set up what became known as Alipay, a mobile payment platform. Similar to PayPal, it allowed users to have an escrow service, which successfully led to an increase of popularity for Alibaba. 2005 was when Alibaba became known as a billion-dollar company. Yahoo put down $1 billion for a 40% share in the company, which later on led to a net around $10 billion. Victory after victory, Alibaba grew to become China's biggest e-commerce company. It was not until 2014, 15 years after his successful company startup, was Jack Ma finally recognized as China's richest man with an estimated worth of $25 billion. His company's $150 billion IPO was the largest offering that the New York Stock Exchange has ever seen before. Alibaba thrust into power and became one of the biggest e-commerce company in the world. Currently, its major rival is Amazon and the much smaller eBay. You can say eBay may be the Yamcha of the retail world, but in the modern economic world, the tides can change anytime. Who knows what will become of Alibaba and Amazon, and what other companies may arise in the near future. Well, that's it for today. And if you enjoyed this video, please support this channel by hitting that subscribe button and sharing it with everyone who might like business. Also, post on the comments what other companies you'd like to see next. This is Mike, and I'll see you next time, guys.